Hi Mitch, and welcome to your website, MitchyAdventures.com. Today I'm going to help you on creating your own blog posts. So if you scroll down on your website, you can see the outline, the layout of how your blogs are going to look like in the future once you start creating them. Okay, so first things first, you want to log into the dashboard. Type in your address, MitchyAdventures.com/wp-admin, or a simpler way would be /admin. This is what I personally do. So, enter. Alright, so here we are. Just enter your username, which was your email account, and your password. Let's log in. And this is your WordPress dashboard. Okay, so as you can see on the left side, posts. Hover on that, this will come out. Let's add a new post. Okay, so you're here in the Add New Post section. Let's go about this one by one. This is where you enter your title. This is where you input your content. This box is for when you want to publish, or if you want to schedule your posts, or you want to preview what you've done so far, or if you want to delete it totally. And on this box is the format. You can choose standard, audio, gallery, link, video, image, or quote, depending on what kind of blog post you are going to be making. We usually stick to standard. Your next box is the categories box. So this is what you click depending on where you want to put your blog post. So wander, eat, collect, love, meet, share. Tags. You can add tags here. Dark one post options. You can use any of these, just tinker around with it and see what it does. We usually check this one, but I'll talk about this later on. And this one, we usually don't mind this. This is, well, it just depends on you if you want to play around with it. And of course, the featured image box. So this is where you add your featured image for your blog, which is this one. So let's try to create a sample post just so you can visualize it. Add new posts. So I want to name this my Cebu trip. Oh, by the way, before I forget, there are two ways on how you can create content on your blog. First is the traditional way, so if you've used WordPress before, this is going to be so easy for you. And the other way is through this special thing right here called the front end builder. If you want to know more about this, I'm going to be making you a separate video entry just for this one. So let's proceed with the actual blog post. Well, it depends on how you want your layout to be, or how you want your blog post to look like. You can just try to play around with these if you're not familiar with these things yet. It's quite similar to Microsoft Word. Okay, so maybe I want to add a picture first on top of everything. So let's try this one. Okay, so you can see that you have a box here for attachment details and display settings, which you can play around with also. I usually want my picture in the center with a, let's try a large photo for this one. So I'll insert that on the post. There you go. Next is maybe I want to add some text. So Let's type in, hi, this is my first blog post. Welcome to my adventure. And you can add so many different things here depending on what you want. So again, you can add another photo maybe, or you can upload your own. If it's not here yet in the media library, you can always upload your own files. For now, let's use the ones in your media library. Let's add this photo. Then I want this to be not too big, so this time I'll choose a medium one. I'll also keep it aligned in the center for symmetry in my content. There. This one, maybe I want to keep it in the center too, so let's align this to the center. Again, don't be afraid to play around with these settings. Okay. Maybe I want to end this blog post now, so I want to save it first before everything else, just in case something happens and I lose all the work that I've done so far. So I save that, and then I'm going to preview my post to see what it's going to look like on the website. There it is. My Cebu trip, my first blog post. Maybe we can get out of there. So let's double check these settings. I want this to be a wander post, so I'm going to check that and uncheck this one. I want to tag it with Cebu and road trip and travel and maybe Philippines. Let's add that. Okay, so this is the interesting bit. I'm going to show you what it will look like if you kept this unchecked versus you having it checked. So hide featured area. Let's try to have it unchecked. Let's say you forgot to click on this one. So let's see what happens to that. I will set my featured image. So I'm going to choose maybe this one as my featured image. Okay, so I'm going to set that as my featured image. I'm going to save my draft again. Now I'm going to preview. Oops, there's another picture here. I want to get rid of this because it's going to make my blog post crowded. I want my title to be on top without that image there. So that's where this box comes in. Hide featured area. There you go. So let's see what that does. I'm going to save that draft again. And then preview. There. The featured area is gone. So all you have is just your clean blog post. And you can see your tags here. And eventually that's going to end up here in the Wander page. So I want to publish that. So you can see the status is draft. I want to publish it. I can always publish it immediately, or I can choose to schedule it. It all depends on you actually. So I want to publish this immediately. So I'm going to hit the publish button. Alright, so I have my post published. We can check your website again. Let's see if it really did get published. So I'm going to hit refresh. And let's see. There's my new blog post, my Cebu trip. I'm going to click on that. There you go. Very simple. Let's see if it came out in the Wander page. Wander. There. Here it is in the Wander page. So that ends our tutorial for how to make a basic blog post. Okay, so have fun, Mitch, and just email me if you have some questions. See ya!